Welcome back, and we are ready to make a big call. ACN's ready to project that the Republican Party will be the majority party in the House of Representatives for at least 2 more years.
So far, so good.
ACN is projecting at this time that the Republicans will hold on to the majority in the House. We'll be speaking with Majority Leader Eric Cantor in just a moment. But before we do, Sloan Sabbath, you've been reviewing all the information as far as the House is concerned. You've been speaking with our decision desk. How are we able to call this?
Well, Elliot, the Democrats needed a net gain of 25 seats to take the House, and 20 of the most competitive races closed at 8. You know, we've seen enough.
I was wrong to think the reason you weren't firing me was vanity. I was wrong to think the reason you weren't firing me was that it would look bad. I'm sorry for that.
You want your job back?
I don't think it'll make that much difference now. Charlie told me Leona's letting Reese make the decision.
Yeah.
I tried to explain it my first day here. The second I saw you, do you remember? I was hung up on him because he'd rejected me. That's normal. I liked that he hated I was dating you.
We weren't just dating.
Later, we weren't just dating later. At the beginning, we were, though. And I was using you to get, you know. And then I fell in love with you. And I never saw him again. And if I hadn't told you, you'd never have known.
So why did you tell me?
If I had to do it over again, I wouldn't, but I'd never been in a relationship as serious as ours, and I thought it was what I was supposed to do.
You sure you didn't tell me because you wanted to break up?
Oh, fuck you.
It's a reasonable...
Yeah, I'm sure. Are you sure you're not just a massive bag of douche? Because let me tell you something, it's just plain weird that you were prepared to marry me, that you'd bought a ring, but were unwilling to read any of my emails or answer any of my calls.
Yeah, I'm sorry for this, but the ring was a practical joke. You were having the staff vet me. Remember, I knew you were going to find the offer from when we were together for me to do something in the West Coast. I knew you were going to come into the office waving it and saying, aha, you were never as serious as you said, because if you were, you'd have told me about a job you were considering on the other side of the country. And that's what happened.
You know, I heard the ring was a practical joke. And then I didn't hear anything after that.
It wasn't a joke, it was a rejoinder. It wasn't a joke.
You took out a ring and showed it to me as proof that your intention had been to marry me.
I bought the ring that morning. Scott's assistant did.
Your agent's assistant went to Tiffany's and bought the ring that morning.
Yes, I'm sorry, and you were never supposed to know, so I get the irony, and I am really sorry.
That ring had to have cost $250,000.
I'm not really sure. We returned it that afternoon. I asked them to get a nice one. You once described a ring you saw in a movie. And
Okay.
Mac.
You know, no kidding. I'm going to step away.
Hang on.
No, because the thing is, I'm serious. I feel like I'm going to hit you, and you have to be back on the air, so I have to
You're not
step
going to
away.
hit
I'm worried
me.
that I am, and I'm the executive producer of the show.
I can defend my...
Stand on the other side of the room.
This is stupid.
There is a reasonable chance, a credible threat, that I'm going to hit you. And I don't want you to have a bloody lip when we come back from commercial. That should make sense to you.
Like I said, if I ever thought there was a chance you'd find out...
You just told me! I brutally hurt you, and that's a fact, and facts don't change. But in my lifetime, I've never done it intentionally.
I'm sorry.